All right, Shalawam, Shalawam. GMS Louisiana Saints back at you with another live lesson. But before we go any further, we're going to give infinite honors and glory to our Heavenly Father and His Son by their true Hebrew names. Yahawah,
bahasham, bahasham.
double honors to the Apostle Great Millstone who rule well and teach well and are worthy of the double honors. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, pushing out the truth to come from four corners during these last 6 of time, all right? And as we're approaching another lockdown, all right, we're getting closer and closer to that great day of the Lord. And that great day of the Lord is to put great hell upon those that do not fear the Lord, those that don't adhere to his law, statutes, and commandments. All right, 2/3 of Israel and the heathen nation starting with Esau, Edom on down. All right, but we're gonna go into it, and Lord willing, this message be edifying. You got it, out. With that Amos.
It's the book of Amos, chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi. To
That's
what
right.
end is it? Oh.
So like woe meaning destruction. Destruction only you that desire the day of the Lord. Because that day of the Lord is gonna come upon the earth, the entire earth, like a thief in the night, okay? And the ones that have been in preparation mode and training mode with great diligence, starting with the apostles on down to the least, we're prepared for this day, all right? Even though some of us we're gonna suffer some casualties, but we're all in all in the totality of things, we're prepared for this day of the Lord. 2/3 of Israel is not prepared for this day of the Lord. 2/3 of Israel is bucking up against the word of the Lord. They're trying to, as this society is being locked down, so-called locked down, 2/3 of Israel are on a party and bullshit mode 24/7. Just like every day you see videos going up on the YouTube from the apostles going down to the leaders. You got Jake out here committing adultery day in and day out. You got Jake out here willingly sinning day in and day out. All right. So as the day of the Lord draws near and we get closer to that day, we're gonna prepare into the end and endure into the end. But 2/3 of Israel, they're gonna fall by the wayside. Keep going up.
To what end is it for you?
So what end is it for you? Because that day is gonna bring it's called Jacob's trouble for a reason. It's Jacob's trouble. Jacob, also known as Israel. It's a trouble for the time. It's a time of trouble for 2/3 of Israel. All right, for them to be judged. Okay, for the heathen nations to be judged on down from Esau on down to the least there. That's why you see these entertainers, as the scriptures say, the stars have fallen. These entertainers getting killed off. They're getting exposed for wickedness at all time high. All those idols that you worship and that you go to for advice, even though they don't know you and care less about it. The Most High is showing that look at the lots of these people. Do you truly want to follow them? And then it's gonna come upon a time where all eyes are gonna be on the men of the Lord. All right, you got it, bro.
I was gonna say too, not only the different stars or celebrities are falling in Babylon, but you Jakes are falling too, man. All right, you got the Breonna Taylors of the world, the Trayvon Martins, the George Floyd, whatever these guys is, they're falling too. It was prophesied in the scriptures, man.
Yep.
You know, I'm holding one right here that goes into it, and everything that this particular verse said is true, man. This is Amos 7:17. It says, "Therefore, thus said the Lord, thy wife shall be a harlot in the city." That's happening. You got these motherfuckers getting whored out, man. Tatiana's out here, man. All right. This is the point right here, though. I wanted to bring out. Thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword. All right, and the land shall be divided by line. All right, and that's happening. You know, y'all, your sons and your daughters are falling by the sword out here, man. They're getting put to death out here in this very land that we're in. You know, but you got it. I just wanted to bring that report out.
Yeah, and if I can say, because like it says, thy sons and thy daughters, you Jakes are falling just like the elder said. You Jakes are falling, by this pestilence, this famine, all right, by this sword. All of these things are coming upon Babylon from the Lord, man, from Yahawashi Yahawashi. You got it, Doc.
I got a precept real quick.
Okay.
And just to back up what the elder brother was saying, this is Zechariah 14, verse 2. I will gather all nations against Jerusalem to battle, and the city shall be taken, and the houses rifled, and the women ravished, and half of the city shall go forth into captivity, and the residue of the people shall not be cut off from the city.
Yo, and Jerusalem is a people before a place, and it says the house is rifled and the women ravished. And you seeing that Jake's getting killed out here. You see that your average everyday Jake is getting judged, man. Jake walk around with half a leg, half a brain. All right. The scriptures tell you don't fear the one, fear the roughly paraphrase, fear the one that can kill the soul and the body in hell, man. And the Most High is displaying that and putting it on display, all right, just to show that the men that are out there on the highways and byways, what they speak of is the truth.
I got something.
You want to say something? You got it out.
Yeah, if I can make a point real quick, and hey, the house is getting rifled and the women being ravished, and half of the city going forth into captivity is the times to come during Jacob's trouble. Because hey, a lot of you Jakes are going to have these average everyday Edomites doing it, as well as these martial law troops and these FEMA troops and these foreign troops kicking in your doors, dragging you out of your houses, and hauling you off to these FEMA camps. And hey, your loved ones are going to get raped right in front of your eyes. It's some very horrific times that are coming to you, hard-headed Jakes who don't want to return to your power, Yahawaah, bahasham, Yahawashi. And I'm sure a lot of you brothers have seen it by now. There was a clip from Fox News where Edomite was holding up a sign saying, "Coming to blacks and Indians first, the New World Order." And whether that was a Edomite that did it on his own volition or not, it was shown on a mainstream media news network. So the elites wanted everybody to see it. They were sending a clear sign to you, Jake, of the times to come and what the game plan is.
That's right.
That's right.
I got a precept.
You got it up, bro.
This First Thessalonians is 5:3. It says, "For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction coming upon them as travaileth upon a woman with child." Because we got to understand something. In this time, a lot of these people don't think nothing is going to happen. A lot of these people think that is games being played. A lot of people still putting together this 5-year plan, 10-year plan, man. But in a overnight, in a day, there's gonna be sudden destruction, man. Women getting raped, as the brother was going into, Esau coming down your block with them F-350s, guns in hand, because they're not gonna be playing with you niggas no more, man. It says, "And they shall not escape." So it's gonna be a lot of death, man, on the horizon.
Yeah, because a lot of mental peace and safety is going on in society because you got Jakes, they so called in their careers and they getting that bad, they're touching a lot of money in the pandemic. That's what Jake loves to say, that I'm getting money in the pandemic. I'm surviving through the pandemic. But what type of work are you really doing? This is the work you're really supposed to be doing, man, for the Lord, because you got to store up your riches in the heavens where moth and dust does not corrupt, man. And many a times the Lord is sending many signals, okay, with the prophets. With prophets come prophecy. So the Lord is sending that red flag out. This person gets killed. Famine, pestilence, all right? The implementation of this vaccine and the RFID chip to let you know that that great day is near. This is Sirach 5:7. Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord and put not off from day to day. Because when you put off from day to day, that you got a 24-hour period in a day. What are you really doing, Jake? In that 24-hour period, you work, you wake up, you work, go to work, be a slave, get off of work, get you a 6-pack of beer, drink the beer, get on your couch, go to sleep, and do it all over again, man. It's a repetitive cycle of wickedness.
It ain't no excuse no more. Jake ain't working no goddamn well now, man.
Yeah.
Jake ain't doing a damn thing now, man.
Jake ain't doing no scamming. Scamming and scheming, man, trying to get a dollar. And it says, "For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed." So whatever type of security you're trying to build in this society, whether it be a retirement plan, whether you're trying to get land, you're trying to invest in the stock market, whatever security you're trying to provide for yourself, you're really saying, hey, I don't believe in the Most High. I don't believe that the Most High is going to destroy America because I'm putting all my effort and my energy towards things that's just going to thieves could come in and steal, things that are temporary. All right, and it says, and in thy security thou should be destroyed and perish in the day of vengeance. And the day of vengeance is Jacob's trouble, man. All right, is the day of vengeance, punishment for 2/3 in the heathen nations, and it's that day to avenge what the Most High says He's going to avenge His elect that cry day and night, man.
That's
Yeah,
this Second Peter 3:10. It's the one you told me to get. It says, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night. And I wanted to touch on that word thief, and I also wanted to get that word suddenly as well, because those two words, they're synonymous with one another in the sense about coming upon you as unknown or not noticing. And that's a theme that the Lord come with as He talk about bringing utter destruction. It's going to come in a sense of unnoticing, man. But once it comes, you won't be able to put it off, you know. So you got to get your mind right, man. And it's almost too late, you know. So you Jake that's fully ingratiated in this society, and you got all your eggs in one basket, man. It's gonna be hell unto the captain, man. Believe that. It says, in the night, I'm gonna read it again. It said, but the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in the which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works there that are therein shall be burned up.
yeah, and then it says a thief in the night, because when somebody, how does a thief come? A thief got the whole layout. He got what time he came in, what time he came out, what time you sleeping at. He knows everything that's in your house. That's how the Lord is, man. That's how the day of the Lord goes. The Most High knows everything you've been storing up, all your riches. All right, everything you got in your bank account, your whole mindset towards life itself, and the Most High is gonna come in with these prophecies in that day of the Lord like a great flood. All right, the nuclear missiles. In Second Ezra it tells you a fire was sent out among you who could quench it. So once these judgments start coming out, they're not gonna be turned back, man. And then it also tells you in Luke 18:7, I tell you, I will avenge them speedily. So how is the Most High gonna He's avenging us right now up until that day of the Lord with these prophecies. You seeing your favorite, these 2/3 favorite people getting cut down. All right, you seeing people that you worked on the job that detested you, that scoffed at you. You seeing them getting judged. So it's a beautiful time with it, man. You had some more.
I got another precept real fast.
Y'all got it. Yeah, we still
got one more precept to go with what he was saying. This Isaiah 2:12. It says, for the day of the Lord of hosts shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and they shall be brought low.
That's right. And starting with Esau Edom, man, because we know that's why we always call he's a prideful devil, man. All right. And 2/3 of Israel, year of your father the devil, so you falling right hand in hand with Esau to get judged, man. And that's how it's gonna happen to you, because you instead of hearkening on to the words of the Lord, because this is a life or death business that we're in. The words that we speak on the highways and byways, we go out on the highways and then boom, we go out a Saturday, Sunday. That Saturday night, you see more and more judgment hitting this place, more and more prophecy. All right, that's because we're out on the highways and byways doing the works of the Lord, and then they coming forth, they coming to pass. All right, then should it be known that a prophet was among you when all these things come to pass. You got more?
No, that was it.
All right, you got to ride in, and we can go back to Amos 5.
Khan, I got one real quick just to back up exactly what Ariad just brought out. This is Second Esdras chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
That's right.
That's right. Many great miseries shall be done to them in the latter time. What's the latter time? These times that we're in shall dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride. And that's the whole idea of the society. Pride and joy. Here we are at the end of 2020. It's been a prophetic year, all right, Jake, 2/3 of Israel is still prideful, man. They still trusted in oppression. They still looking forward to the next holiday to come up. They still looking forward to Black Friday, Christmas shopping, being together with family, and having some sense of fabricated hope in this place. They just don't want to let go to this Americanized philosophy, and that's what's gonna get them burnt up with that fervent heat, man.
I was gonna say too. Hey, here it is. You looking for Mardi Gras and all these different holidays, not knowing that we're marching into the new world order, man. Going into especially next year, man. You think 2020 was a incredible, impactful year of your life? You haven't seen nothing yet, man. This shit just only about to turn up even more. All right. It's gonna make, like I said, 2021 gonna make 2020 look like a goddamn red-headed stepchild, man. That's a fact. You haven't seen nothing yet, man. You haven't seen you haven't seen how vicious these higher ups, all right, the Joe Bidens of the world and these other damn people about to get, man. They're gonna show you, Jakes, how much they give a damn about you. You don't really see the horns protruding out their goddamn heads, man. All right. You're gonna see the fangs come out of their goddamn. They're gonna get real devilish with you Jakes, man. And with their own people that want to buck up. All right. Buck up against the system. All right, but you got it out.
Hey, if I could just say real quick, when 2020 was going on, you had a bunch of people putting memes on social media saying, "I wish it were 2019." But as the elder brother just said, 2020 is going to be even worse, and it's going to be so bad to the point where people are going to be saying, "I wish it was 2020 again."
Yeah, nah, because we still got according to the scripture, we got a lot more prophecies that have to come to pass. We got the RFID chip. We haven't seen that totally implemented. We haven't seen women getting ravished. We haven't seen houses being broken into. Okay, we haven't been made pilgrims on the earth. We haven't seen famine of the word yet. It's totality. So 2020 is gonna be a cakewalk compared to 2021. Like the brother said, you gonna be wishing you was back in 2020, and people saying they wish they was in another time zone dealing with the things they dealt with in 2020.
Right.
So saying something right there. You go back to the Amos, huh?
It's back to Amos chapter 5, verse 18. Woe unto you that desire the day of Yahawah bahasham Yahawashi. To what end is it for you? The day of Yahawah is darkness and not light.
Is darkness and not light. This day that we're coming up to, it's going to, all hell is about to break loose on the shores of here in America, man. Babal. That's why we say Babal, man. Okay? Because the place that we're living in is not right. It's full of madness. It's full of wickedness. You have moles right presiding over us. You can't get a job here. All right. The money that you make in this society is not even nearly enough to cover what you essentially need in this society, man. So it's filled with oppression. It's filled with wickedness. That's why the Most High says He's going to destroy it off of the face of the earth. Yet I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, man.
And I'm gonna say this too.
I'm
gonna say this too. Here in Babylon, you can't fully be a man. You can't fully be a woman how you want to, man. All right, you can't fully enjoy your kids if you discipline your kids here in Babylon. They'll take, because what you really and truly, when you get to understanding, when you brothers get to really diving deep into child protective service and what that shit was all set up for and how it came about, you don't own your children, man. All right, that's why it's called child protective service. They can come and take your kids from you whenever they please. All right, you don't own that. You don't own that part of you. All right, they can find any probable cause, even coming into, and a lot of you Israelite women. All right, you 2/3 Israelite women. You gonna find out the hard way how coming into this vaccination thing. If you buck up, they're gonna take your kids from you, man, permanently. You ain't gotta worry about it. All right, they're gonna use your kid. You're gonna use your children as a ransom coming into this mark of the beast. All right, and it's just how it's gonna be, man. Decisions gonna have to be made. All right, they're gonna take your kids from you. That's why I said you can't enjoy your kids. You can't be a woman here, because over here in America, right, even amongst the Jakes, as a woman, you want to have a, establish a family, a man, but the women amongst you say some, I heard some wild shit from the women over there. Oh, you ain't had the same sex partner, you ain't ever had multiple partners, then you look down upon. Even it's a thing now amongst Jake. Jake just have to be a flaming sodomite, man.
Yeah.
And if you haven't tried it, something wrong with you, man. This shit is backwards.
I got a precept to back that up.
Oh, go ahead real fast.
Yeah.
So I give it back to the brother.
Oh.
On this 2nd Esdras 16 and 48. The more will I be angry with them for their sin, saith Yahawah, like as the whore envieth a right, honest, and virtuous woman. So shall righteous hate iniquity, man.
Right.
Whores actually hate righteous women, man. They call them pick-me's, they call them doormats. If you're a feminine woman in this society, especially if you're a so-called black woman, the average Judite is going to attack you. You're going to become an enemy. You talk about submitting to your man. You're a pariah in the black community.
Oh yeah, especially if you're a woman that's seeking after Yahawashi, man. I done seen it, well, my woman and various other brothers, women that wear dresses or wear their head covered, are practically doing what the Most High asked them. All right, being obedient to their man. You'll look down upon. Oh, child, I wish I would.
You gonna let him tell you what to do?
Yeah, all you see is head wagging. Yeah. You see that little finger, and he talking like this, talking like they underhand,
the
talking
claw.
like this all goddamn. You look down upon, man. As an Israelite man, if you don't have a lining, you just have a natural haircut. You don't eat pepperoni, pizza. All right, you don't eat the pork chops and the bullshit that Jake eat. You'll look down upon, man. You can't even be seeking to be a righteous man over here in Babylon. All right, Babylon the Great. All right, and that's just some small example. There's many more we can go into. We can be here all night. But go ahead, like you got it, brother. You got it. Why?
That's right.
A precept whenever you ready.
You got it, bro. You still got the Amos on what? Kind of. You have one on Aria? You can bring it out.
All right. You was almost finished with that Amos?
Yeah, that's one more verse.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll do that.
All right.
Actually, it's two more. Just real quick though. Verse 19. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him, or went into the house.
So you're gonna have terrors on every side, man. You're gonna think that the Most High is done with this COVID-19 coronavirus, all right? But there's levels to this prophecy that has happened. Then you're gonna get hit with martial law. You think martial law is done, all right? You got FEMA camps. It's gonna all be happening simultaneously, man. That's why you can't get away from this prophecy. After one prophetic event happens, there's gonna be another one, another one, another one. Okay, up until the RFID chip and the Most High, up until those nuclear missiles, man. And it says a man did flee from a lion and a bear met him. So you getting chased by that lion, metaphorically speaking, and a bear meets you, man. It's like you can't get away from judgment. You got it, Doc.
Or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him.
Yeah, you go into the house, lean your hand on the wall, think you're getting some rest, and a serpent bites you. Like, I can't get away from this, man. And that's how the day of the Lord is gonna be. A day of darkness and not light, man. You Jakes think it's gonna be all peaches and cream, man. You think this vaccine is, that's why Jake is so confused, man. Jake think that this vaccine is gonna lead America into brighter days. But you're a fool thinking that. Because all this vaccine is gonna do is lead up into that mark of the beast that you people are gonna be willingly taking. Because Jake already talking about he need a solution. He looking for brighter days. Well, Sleepy Joe is gonna give you, Jakes, all the brighter days you can see. It's gonna be that RFID chip, man.
Yeah, you owe Tupac niggas out there, man. Looking for better days. Fucking listen to song all day on the third floor while you mopping, listen to Tupac talking about better days, man. Wiping tears from your eyes and shit, man. You're gonna see the Lord just turning it up, man. He just turning it up, man.
This
Man, like I said, we love it, man. We love it when the Lord jack you hard-headed jakes up, man. You niggas losing foots and shit. All right? Losing limbs and getting blown away, man. That's the Lord that blew your ass away, man. All right? And it's cold cut, man. It's about to get cold-blooded out here, man. I'm talking about it's gonna get so cold-blooded till it's gonna make your skin crawl. Your hairs on your arm gonna stand up, man. That's how much bloodshed and debt is gonna be out here in the air, man. All right? You ain't gonna be able to but turn and see somebody getting put down, man. All right? It's gonna get real vicious, man. Go ahead, Doc.
got something for you. Got something to go right with that.
I got one too.
This Isaiah 13:6. It says, "How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand, and it shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt. And they shall."
You're gonna have men out here. You're gonna have men out here catching heart attacks, man. For what their eyes gonna behold in that day. You ready for that, Jake? You ready to be 23 years old catching a heart attack, shaking and baking on the ground, man, foaming from the mouth? It's gonna get real. It's gonna get real nasty, man. We keep telling you this. We keep telling you this to try to beat in your thick skull, but some of you it really just don't matter, man. You know, it really just don't matter to you. Go ahead, I'm gonna give it back to the brother. I'm trying to watch the comment board too.
It says, "And they shall be afraid, pangs and sorrows shall take hold of them, and they shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames."
Yeah, man. Jake is gonna be in utter terror when he sees all these prophecies coming to pass. Jake's gonna see bodies all around him. That smell is gonna stop up Jake's nose. They're gonna be catching heart attacks, strokes. All right, spontaneous combustion. Jake is just gonna be in utter terror when these things come to pass, man. He gonna really realize that, man. No, those guys that were on the highways and byways, man. Those were the guys that really had the truth. That was the rivers of living water. While I was stuck BSing in Islam, talking about Allah and Buddha, and stuck in the Christian church, all that time you wasted 10, 20 years, 5, 10 years. I could have been a student of GMS. I could have been on the highways with those men. It's gonna come into realization in that last moment. It's gonna be too late. Jake always want to wait until it's too late to try to turn back and turn away from his ways, man. But the Most High is not dealing with that, man. What Scripture says, seek ye early.
And nigga always won't bring up the man who was on who was getting crucified next to Yahawashi. Like, Jake don't know what they be talking about, man. Yeah, he came in the last second, but you don't know the works of this man. You know.
He also believed.
Right, he also believed. That's right. Most of these niggas, they don't believe in the Lord, man. They ain't trying to do no works. They ain't trying to put no effort into anything. They just think they're gonna get right once hell break loose. Oh Lord, please forgive me. But the Lord gonna say he never knew you. It says Isaiah 13:9, and this the point right here. It said, "Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it."
Yeah, and the 2/3 of Israel are gonna be destroyed out of it, man. America's gonna be laid as a desolate wasteland. That's gonna be the work of those nuclear missiles, man. This place, the scriptures tell you, neither Arabian shall not pitch in here anymore, man. So this place is gonna be a total nuclear wasteland. Okay, and
Yeah.
2/3 of Israel, your lot is gonna be coming back in those Hebrew huggies, man. You're gonna come back righteous. You're gonna be in your right mind through the loins of the elect, those that really put in work and really labor for a righteous cause, man, and didn't make excuses about it, not half-assing and playing the fence the whole time, man. The Lord's not dealing with that, man. You have to literally choose a side, man. Pick a side. Jake loves to say, man, you better pick what side you on. You GD or you BD, you blood or crip for some bullshit. All right, but we saying pick a side, choose righteousness or are evil or wickedness, man. And 2/3 of Israel, they keep picking wickedness every time. And the elect from the foundations of the earth, we've always chose righteousness. All right, we've always, from the scriptures tell you that the Most High knew us before we were in our mother's womb. He predestinated us. So even in our reincarnation, we were out here on the highways and byways and doing the righteous and doing the works of the Lord up until the latter days, up until now. You got it, Doc. Yeah, y'all brothers have precepts.
Con.
Yeah, I just wanted to make a point real fast. And in that day also, Jay gonna find out who the Lord's sword is, man. They're gonna find out who their enemy is in that day, man, which is Esau Edom. Because right now they think that everything all good is all fine. Esau not gonna do him nothing until he come in like that flood, man. Putting real pressure on Jay, killing them, spoiling them, showing them. The Lord gonna show Jake, man, what he was truly made for.
And that sword's definitely getting sharpened.
That's right.
But I'm gonna get Jeremiah chapter 15, verse 1-3 to just show you Jake's, you hard-headed 2/3, just how nasty the Most High is gonna get to you when he really drops that hammer of destruction. Then said Yahawah unto me, though Moses and Samuel stood before me, yet my mind could not be toward this people. Cast them out of my sight and let them go forth. And it shall come to pass, if they say unto thee, whither shall we go forth? Then thou shalt tell them, thus saith Yahawah, such as are for death to death, and such as are for the sword to the sword, and such as are for famine to the famine, and such as are for the captivity to the captivity. And I will appoint over them 4 kinds, saith Yahawah, the sword to slay, and the dogs to tear, and the fowls of heaven, and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy.
Yeah, so the Most High is going to give up you Jakes, you 2/3, over to this destruction, man. All right, you're gonna have everything that you can handle in that day. The sword to slay, the dogs to tear. The scriptures tell you the teeth of wild beasts, beasts newly created. So you're gonna see all types of newly created things in the earth that you've never seen before, because like the scriptures say, it's a time we've never seen before. So you're gonna have judgment like we've never seen before, and the fowls of the heaven and the beasts of the earth to devour and destroy. It doesn't say to bend down and kneel and help you. It says to devour and destroy, man. And that's the lot of you. That's the lot of 2/3 of our people. You're going to be getting gunned down. These UN troops are going to come in and rape, rob, and murder. You're going to get teeth of wild beasts, those nuclear missiles. All right. You're going to see those M16s, race wars. Esau going to be mowing you down. But the beauty of it is, Jake is not only going to be getting judged, but Esau you're going to be getting judged in the midst of it, because Jake is not going to go down with a fight as Jake. Jake is gonna be bucking up and busting Esau too. Like we've been seeing. The brother posted a video. Jake was going at a biker gang, I believe, and they was going at it, man. And that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah, I gotta. Oh, go ahead.
I'm just gonna say real quick. It says in Isaiah 19 that Judah is gonna be a terror unto Egypt. So hey, a lot of Jakes are going to be getting killed by these other nations. But as brother was saying, the Most High is going to put a spirit on Jake to be a terror under these other nations, going just as hard at them as they're coming at Jake.
Yeah, I got that Ecclesiasticus going into that wild beast, teeth of wild beast, like the brother was saying. That Ecclesiastes 39 and starting at 28, it said there be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destructions, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
And the wrath, Peter, and the wrath of Yahawashi is him that made them, man. So these beasts, these teeth of wild beasts, is created specifically to put hell in you Jakes and to destroy and devour you Jakes, man. They're not created to be Esau's toy. Like Esau got all these. He likes to be a zookeeper, got all these animals on display in the society. Even those animals, these zoos gonna be getting broken into. These animals gonna be breaking out, and guess what? The spirit of the Lord gonna be on these lions, these tigers, these elephants, these rhinos. They gonna be doing a lot of killing too, man. And at the time, in that time of destruction, that's Jacob's trouble, man. Because all these things, you got the Lord is the King of spirits. He controls the spirits of the animals and the spirits of men. So he got the spirit on these animals that they know is that great day of the Lord. So they're gonna devour and destroy you, Jake's man, and Esau too.
Hey, and to show you, the Lord got the power over the animals and shit. Because even in the book of Ezekiel, he gonna tell the fowls of the air, the beasts of the earth, because he gonna have a great feast for them. When everybody get destroyed on earth through the third world war, he gonna say, devour and eat much, man, and drink much blood of the different soldiers and people that died in World War III. Showing you he have the mind, the control of the animal's mind too, man. All right, same thing over here. It's gonna get real Jumanji-ish, if that's even a word. It's gonna get real like Jumanji around this bitch, man. All right, and we seen it personally going back 15 years ago with Katrina when they shut down the city for five days, man. You had people that had pit bulls and rock wallers, bulldogs and shit. They started their skin started to get real wrinkly and shit because they had no food and water, and they was chasing the SPCA people down the street and shit. The dog people and shit, the rescue people, they were chasing them in packs down the street trying to eat them and shit, man. These are real events that happen, and they're going to happen even more, man.
Hey, during that first lockdown, when they had no people out on the French Quarter throwing away food and other kind of trash, you had these rats cannibalizing each other and getting vicious.
Yeah, that too. That was documented. It was showing you how even with this COVID thing, the birds that lived in the Californias, the Colorados, the Utahs of the world, where they have real live wildlife, it was coming down to the city, man. Turkeys and shit chasing people because their territories and habitats are uprooted by all this COVID shit, man. You know, people ain't out in these cities no more, so they're coming to the inner cities, all right, ready to get on something, man. And it's gonna get wild like that. All right, this place here is finna turn into a third world country, man, overnight. You just wait.
Right.
You just wait, man.
Got more on that Ciroc.
Yeah, keep going, huh?
And like I said, also we can start winding down too.
Kind of. We can take that one and maybe one or two more. We can wind up.
Yeah.
Okay. I got a couple more verses in here. It says, fire in hell. It's Ciroc 39 and 29. Fire in hell and famine and death. All of these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts. Oh, you want to say something?
Keep going. Go down to 31.
Yep. It says, teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction. They shall rejoice in his commandments, and they shall be ready.
These teeth of wild beasts and scorpions and serpents, they're gonna rejoice in killing you Jakes and putting you Jakes down, man. Because they're appeasing the wrath of him that made them. They're doing the will of the Lord. So it's gonna be pleasing unto them. Keep going, all right?
Yeah, I'm gonna say real quick. You know, I can go to two major books and show you that everything really praises the Lord, man. The animals really praise the Lord, man, and they're gonna take pleasure right along with the heavenly host, man. The angels, they're gonna take pleasure in doing what they're doing, man. All right, this ain't gonna be a hard thing for the Most High to do. Basically to be allowed to happen, man. It's not gonna be hard. It's not gonna take solving arithmetic problem. You know, this ain't gonna be a math problem, man. This shit gonna be real easy to do, man. All right, go ahead.
It says, and this going into what you just said. It says, they shall rejoice in his commandments, and they shall be ready upon earth when need is. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word.
They're not gonna transgress. They're gonna go through with the word in their full capacity and their full power, man.
I got this one real quick because you can go to the Jeremiah 15 and 2 and get that. Like, you don't have to get it, but I'm just saying you can go there and read how the Lord gonna allow the beast and everything to get down. And I'm gonna get this one because it came back to my head, man. This is Ezekiel 39 and 17. It says, and thou son of man, thus said the Lord Yahweh, speak unto the fowls, speak unto every feathered fowl, and to every beast of the field, assemble yourselves and come, gather yourselves on every side to my sacrifice, that I will sacrifice for you, even a great sacrifice unto the mountains of Israel, that ye may eat flesh and drink blood, man. They're gonna get down, man.
Yeah.
I got that Jeremiah if you still want it.
Elder, you can read down to 18 now, Baba Kusha.
Yeah, it says, ye shall eat the flesh of the mighty, meaning them soldiers, man. They're gonna eat them soldiers. All right. Even over here, they're gonna eat the average common day Joe 6-pack cracker, man. You know, Auntie Barbara and shit. They're gonna tell Auntie Barbara ass a new one, man. Them damn Mr. Joe down the street, they got that big ass Doberman and shit. You got that big ass pit bull that barks at everybody. That motherfucker gonna get loose, man. The animals at the zoo gonna get loose, man. In these major cities. You think they're gonna be still stuck in there looking out the goddamn chimpanzee looking out the window while you people up and down the street running? Now I'm gonna get out that bitch, man. Caesar gonna get out that motherfucker, man, and get down, man.
God.
All right. The hippo too. The hippo gonna be all on the block, man. You know the block where you niggas hang out at. The hippo gonna be down there, man. Getting down, man. Bashing you niggas asses in, man. You know this ain't far fetched, all right. And it says ye should eat the flesh of the mighty and drink the blood of the princes of the earth, of rams and lambs and goats, of bullocks and of them fattings of Bashan. You know. And it says, and ye shall eat fat till ye be full, and drink blood till ye be drunken of my sacrifice, which I have sacrificed for you. So this is the agreement the Lord is going to do on the earth with the animals, man. All right? It's going to get real nasty over here, man. Go ahead, Up.
If I can just say real quick that John the Revelator quoted this in Revelation 19. This is so proving it's a future prophecy. You got people trying to say that's the Old Testament that happened. No, this is prophesied to happen here in Babylon the Great. You got it out.
Yeah. You had some more on that? Ariel?
That was it.
Y'all brothers got any more precepts?
Yeah, I got one.
Kinda, you got it.
This is a Jeremiah 25. I'm going to start at 31. A noise shall come even to the ends of the earth, for Yahawah hath a controversy with the nations. He will plead with all flesh. He will give them that are wicked to the sword, saith Yahawah. Thus saith Yahawah of hosts, behold, evil shall go forth from nation to nation, and a great whirlwind shall be raised up from the coasts of the earth. And the slain of Yahawah shall be at that day from one end of the earth, even unto the other end of the earth. They shall not be lamented, neither gathered, nor buried. They shall be dung upon the ground.
That's right. They're going to be shit upon the ground, man. From the ends of the earth, this judgment is going to be going forth because Israelites are scattered across the four corners. They can be gathered from wherever they're scattered across the four corners. Because you got Israelites in captivity everywhere, man. If you're an Israelite, wherever you're scattered, you're catching hell, man. Because you're under this devil's rulership right now, man. When the righteous bear rule, the people rejoice. When the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, man. We're mourning right now. But Most High is going to put the spirit on all these animals, all right, to be a part of that sword, a part of that famine, a part of that pestilence. All these things are going to be used to judge, all right, and punish the wicked in these last seconds of time. Yeah. That was it.
God.
Well, with that, all right, this message was edifying. We're going to give infinite honors and glory to our Heavenly Father and His Son by their true Hebrew names. Yahawah, by Hashem, Double honors to the positive great Millstone, Rua, teacher, and a word there to double honors. Peace and blessings to you, Akim, pushing out this truth across the four corners during these last 60 times. Kwame Yashala, Shalawam.
Kwame Yashala, Shalom.
Right.